welcome to our program. For those viewers who are just joining us, I'm Tony Noakes, and with me today is Dr. Wendy Walsh, a nationally known consumer rights advocate. On today's program, we will be discussing the prescription drug Elniron and the serious side effects that have been reported to be related to its use for treatment of interstitial cystitis or painful bladder syndrome. What can you tell us about Elniron and the problems reported by its users?
Well, Tony, Elniron, also known as pentosan polysulfate sodium, or PPS, is a drug manufactured by Janssen Pharmaceuticals, and it's been prescribed to millions since being introduced in 1996. Now, it was promoted as an effective and safe, low-risk drug. It has been prescribed for, as you said, interstitial cystitis, or painful bladder syndrome, which causes chronic pain and pressure in the bladder, as well as this urge to frequently urinate. Elniron is thought to help relieve these symptoms by providing a protective coating to the damaged bladder wall. Now, the problem with the drug is that serious side effects, including irreversible vision damage, including blindness, are being experienced by people taking this drug.
Dr. Walsh, tell us more about the side effects being reported.
The side effects being reported aren't what you would expect from a drug prescribed for bladder problems. Starting in 2015, evidence began to mount that taking Elniron may cause a toxic buildup inside the retina, causing serious vision impairment.
That's rather incredible. A drug prescribed for bladder problems possibly causing serious vision issues. Tell us more about the cause of these issues.
Well, the primary concern is the development of a toxic maculopathy, which damages the retina after long-term use of Elniron. The macula is the backside of the retina, and it senses light and sends a signal to the brain, allowing you to see. If the retina is damaged, a person's vision is affected, and in the Western world, maculopathy is the most common cause of blindness.
Okay, what legal rights do people suffering injury caused by Elniron have?
Well, anyone suffering serious complications as a result of a potentially dangerous drug can pursue a claim against the manufacturer if that manufacturer failed to disclose known risks associated with the drug. Failure to warn the public of side effects and serious risks associated with the drug can be a basis of medical liability. One important thing that our viewers need to be aware of, Tony, is that time limits apply for filing these claims based on the statutes in each state. So contacting a qualified law firm sooner rather than later is critical.
Dr. Walsh, if a viewer needs legal help with an Elniron claim, how does the legal process work?
Well, the legal process generally involves a free consultation with an attorney where the legal steps for their case are explained. After that, research is done to establish the damages that are being claimed and how the product caused those damages. The next step is for the plaintiff's law firm to actually file a claim or lawsuit against the manufacturer or even the distributor of the product. In many instances, these cases are settled way prior to go into trial, but each case is different in every regard.
What is the cost of representation for a viewer in an Elniron case?
Well, that's the good news, nothing up front. These cases are typically handled by law firms on a contingency basis, which means the law firm pays all the costs, and they only get paid when a settlement is actually won.
If you or a loved one has suffered adverse side effects after being prescribed Elniron, you need to call the number on your screen now, as you may be entitled to significant compensation for your injuries.
Have you or a loved one been prescribed Elniron for interstitial cystitis, better known as painful bladder syndrome, or for osteoarthritis, and are now experiencing vision problems? Do you suffer from things like trouble adjusting from light to dark, blurred vision, or central vision loss? Have you been diagnosed with macular degeneration or retinal or pigmentary maculopathy? You may be entitled to financial compensation. Between 2018 and 2020, close to 20 articles were published in ophthalmology journals reporting that patients subject to chronic exposure to Elniron sustained serious vision loss that physicians believe to be associated with the use of Elniron. So who do you choose to fight for the compensation you deserve? You choose the right legal team that has the experience, support staff, and resources to get you the most compensation for your injuries. If you or a loved one has taken Elniron and then suffered eye complications, such as trouble adjusting from light to dark, blurred vision, central vision loss, macular degeneration, or maculopathy, call for a free case review.